I have just ordered a new shower curtain, which is incredible news, I think you can all agree, and a new shower curtain liner. Now, when I was a kid, when I was growing up, there was not two separate things hanging on the shower curtain rod. It was just a shower curtain, one plastic sheet that could be drawn back and forth on rings. And let me say, as an aside, I think we can all agree the superior method of keeping water inside a shower is a sliding glass door, or any sort of like glass or plexiglass. A shower curtain is the worst method, but it's also the easiest, most convenient, and cheapest method. So I can see why it's used in the most places, right? You have to do hardly any work to set it up. Like, you can just do this little expanding thing where it just kind of locks into place against two walls and then slap a shower curtain on there. But if I ever had my way and could put a little time and effort and money into making the perfect shower, it would have the glass walls with the sliding or opening door. Although I have had some experiences and seen some experiences where sometimes those, like, I don't know if it's like tempered glass doors, or sometimes they flex a little bit in too many ways. And I was at an Airbnb with some friends for the weekend one time a friend of mine was just taking a shower and boom, one of the glass doors just shattered as he was opening or closing it or something. And thankfully, he only got a little cut on his elbow. But let me say this. Yeah, what I was trying to say is, when I was growing up, there was just a plastic sheet. We called that the shower curtain. And I don't know where I first saw this idea that you could have another part to the shower curtain. It was like a cloth thing on the outside of the plastic sheet. And at first, I think I didn't really know what it was for, and I still am not quite sure what it's for. It is just for aesthetics, right? It's just for decoration. It's just to kind of put a little bow on the shower, right? It doesn't actually do anything else. I mean, I guess one thing it could be is for privacy, if you're having other people come into the bathroom while you're in the shower and the plastic shower curtain is a little bit see-through. But growing up, we had a see-through shower curtain and no one else came in the bathroom while we were in the shower, but I guess that could be because we had the see-through shower curtain. I mean, it was kind of frosted. You couldn't really see through. I guess you could have seen shapes, but I guess we weren't that kind of family where people usually came into the bathroom while other people were in the shower. I don't know. That would be way too intimate and weird. But at some point, I realized that this is a thing you could do. Have the plastic sheet, which I now call, I call it that because I have to search online when I'm trying to buy one of these, a shower curtain liner. I used to just call it a shower curtain. You put that on the inside of the shower, and then on the outside you can put a shower curtain, which is just like a decorative cloth thing. And you could put different... I like it. I kind of like it because my bathroom, the only window in the bathroom is in the shower. And so in the mornings, the light comes through that window, and then so whatever kind of color I have on that thin cloth sheet, the light filters through that and fills the bathroom with that light, and then that kind of filters out into the hallway. So it's kind of a pretty effect, okay? So I do like the aesthetics of it, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't know why it's so common, right? I don't know why it's so pervasive. Like, why it's like, you got to get the plastic shower curtain and the cloth one. Like, the plastic part is really the only necessary part. I guess it's just one of those things that where at some point it became so culturally the norm that people might start to think it looked weird if you didn't have the cloth part or something. It's like your shower might look naked or weird if you didn't have the cloth part covering up the plastic part. Like, I can't think of what other weird things there would be. I don't know. Some people are just used to certain things. Like, some people are used to keeping the lid down on their toilet, or used to taking their shoes off, or used to, doing this or that or the other thing. And if you do it differently, they're like, how could you ever do it the other way? Right? How could you ever not have a cloth shower curtain on the outside of your shower? It looks so weird. So basically what I do when I take a shower is here's what I do. I turn on the hot water. I turn it on all the way. I put one of those nice kind of rainfall shower heads in there when I moved in that kind of increases the flow and it's like a big disc and a bunch of water can come out of it at once. And I opened up my shower head and there's like a governor in there. I don't know if I should be admitting to this because it's probably, I'm only one person taking showers in here most of the time, but I took out the little thing that restricts a lot of shower heads, I think. Somewhere in there's like a little thing that restricts the water flow. I popped that sucker out. Because, when I take a shower, I really want to be drenched. Okay, I don't want no dribble. And so I took out the governor. I put a nice shower head on there. All right, first step, turn on the hot water all the way. Second step, turn on the cold water about 75% of the way. Step number 3, turn on the Bluetooth speaker that I have hanging on the shower head. And then I undress quickly as the water is heating up. And as the water finishes heating up, I select some music to play on my phone, put my phone down on the bathroom sink, and then I draw back the shower curtains and kind of step gingerly into the shower. And, just to make sure that maybe it's not way too hot or way too cold. Usually it's on the slightly too cold side and I have to heat it up, I turn the cold water down a little bit. That's how I heat it up. And then I start showering. And usually for the first minute or so, I'm just kind of standing there feeling this hot water flow over me. And it feels so good. Just standing in a hot shower, how does that feel so good? How is that such a good feeling? Feeling it go down over your head, your face, your body. Oh, it's amazing, right? I don't know how it's so good. And then I have 3 levels of little shelves where I keep soaps and stuff. I first start with shampoo usually, sometimes I try to skip the shampoo so that I, keep some natural oils in my hair. So ideally I'd only shampoo, 2 to 3 times a week, maybe 2 times, I guess is the ideal amount. I hit the pump bottle. I don't know what shampoo I'm using right now, but I try to get it in a pump bottle because, I don't know, that means I'm getting a lot of it, but I still try to get some good stuff in from the girls section of the shampoo store. The shampoo aisle. Pump it, plop it in my hair, lather and rinse and don't repeat. And then I go up to the top shelf where I keep the conditioner and I get my hair nice and wet because the conditioner seems to work a lot better when my hair is really wet. And right after I get it wet, I slap the conditioner in my hair, lather that around, and don't rinse. Because I let the conditioner sit in my hair while I do the next couple of steps, which is 1, hit the pump bottle for the La Roche-Posay face wash. Okay, I pump that into my hand, lather it up on my hands, and then scrub my face with that. It's not even fair that I still get pimples sometimes because, I'm like almost 35 and I wash my face every day and I still get a pimple sometimes. What's the deal? What more am I supposed to be doing? I guess I could change my pillowcase more often or something. Anyways, and then after I wash my face, then I wash my body. I have some of that, what's it called? Dr. Bronner's. I kind of like that stuff. I usually use the lavender or the peppermint Dr. Bronner's. I pour a little bit out into my hand, and then I use my chest hair to lather. Okay, that's where I start. And then from there I go outwards in concentric circles kind of to the rest of my body. Everywhere I haven't washed yet, so not my face or my hair, but the rest of my body gets washed with the Dr. Bronner's in that way. And then, when I'm done with the Dr. Bronner's, then I wash everything else. I rinse everything at once. I rinse my face off, my hair off, my body. And then I just kind of, if I'm in a rush, then I can kind of get out at that point. But if I'm not in a rush, I can kind of just linger and let the water continue to run over me, think about things, wonder. I could maybe muse a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with showering. And I just ordered a new shower curtain, like I said at the beginning of the video, a new pair, the inner and the outer, because I've had this other pair for maybe 4 or 5 years now, and I do scrub it down sometimes to get there's sometimes like a little bit of mold builds up, but it's just, I feel like after 4 or 5 years, I don't feel bad buying a new one, throwing away the old ones. I mean, that's a good amount of time. I don't feel too wasteful, 4 or 5 years. If I was buying and throwing away the old ones and buying a new one every 6 months, I would count that as wasteful, but I feel good about a new one after 4 or 5 years. And I don't know. Yeah, that's all. So thanks for listening and watching. This was Peter drawing in the sketchbook. Make sure you subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell if that's still a thing. Maybe thumb up or like, or I can't remember which features are still on YouTube. But thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye and good day.